You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. What if we told you? Roger Federer, the most elegant tennis player in history, refused to practice with Andy Murray, and never once trained with Rafael Nadal or Novak Djokovic. For nearly 2 decades, these 4 men ruled tennis. But behind the scenes, secrets existed. Today, Andy Murray finally reveals the truth. And it changes how we see the greatest era in tennis history. The era between 2005 and 2024 will forever be remembered as the golden age of men's tennis. 4 names dominated the sport like no others before them. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Andy Murray. Together, they defined greatness. They shattered records. They pushed each other to impossible levels. And they gave fans some of the most unforgettable matches in sports history. But while the world watched them battle on court, very few people knew what happened off the court. Until now. United Kingdom Andy Murray, the 4th giant. Andy Murray was never just the other guy. He was a 3-time Grand Slam champion, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, a former world number 1 for 41 weeks, and winner of 46 singles titles. In any other era, Murray might have dominated tennis completely. But fate placed him alongside 3 of the greatest players of all time. And yet, he stood toe-to-toe with them. Bar chart Murray versus the Big 3. The numbers. Andy Murray played a total of 85 matches against Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic combined. His record: 11-14 versus Roger Federer, 11-25 versus Novak Djokovic, 7-17 versus Rafael Nadal. That's 29 victories against the most dominant trio tennis has ever seen. Those numbers alone prove one thing: Andy Murray belonged at the very top. Brain the question fans always asked. For years, tennis fans wondered, did the Big 4 practice together? Did Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, and Murray train side by side? Did they share secrets? The answer: mostly, no. And Roger Federer was the main reason why. Microphone Murray breaks the silence. Andy Murray recently opened up during a conversation with snooker legend Stephen Hendry. What he revealed shocked even hardcore tennis fans. Murray explained that Roger Federer intentionally avoided practicing with him. And not just Murray. Federer never practiced with Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic. Throughout his entire career. Face with open mouth why Federer avoided practicing with his biggest rivals. According to Andy Murray, Federer had a clear philosophy. Roger believed that practicing with direct rivals revealed patterns. Training sessions gave away tactics. Familiarity reduced surprise in matches. Federer wanted to protect his edge. He didn't want Nadal learning his tendencies. He didn't want Djokovic reading his rhythm. And he didn't want Murray adapting to his patterns. Roger Federer treated practice as strategy. Tennis practice wasn't casual for Federer. For Federer, practice was not just warm-up, it was game planning, pattern building, tactical secrecy. He preferred practicing with lower-ranked players, left-field sparring partners, or hitting partners who wouldn't face him in finals. This way, his biggest weapons stayed unpredictable. Fire contrast: Novak Djokovic's mentality. Andy Murray also shared fascinating insight about Novak Djokovic. Djokovic was different. Novak was obsessed with improvement, willing to expose weaknesses, comfortable practicing with anyone. Djokovic believed iron sharpens iron. Training against Murray didn't scare him, it motivated him. Brain Murray and Djokovic, practice partners and rivals. Murray and Djokovic practiced together frequently, especially early in their careers. They grew up on similar circuits, played junior tournaments together, developed side by side. This familiarity created mutual respect, deeper understanding, and an intense rivalry. But it also meant Djokovic often had an edge, because he studied Murray closely. Rafael Nadal, a different kind of rival. Rafael Nadal also avoided regular practice with Federer and Djokovic. Not out of secrecy, but philosophy. Nadal believed match intensity cannot be replicated in practice. Rivalry belongs on the court, not the training ground. Rafa trained relentlessly, but mostly with his own team. His focus was physical endurance, not sparring secrets. Performing arts Federer's mystique. Roger Federer's decision now feels perfectly on brand. Federer was elegant, calculated, mysterious. Fans saw magic. Opponents saw puzzles. Why not practicing with his biggest rivals? Federer ensured one thing: they never fully figured him out. Puzzle piece: the psychological edge. Tennis isn't just physical, it's mental warfare. When rivals don't train together, curiosity grows. Uncertainty remains. Respect turns into hesitation. Federer understood psychology better than anyone, and Andy Murray confirmed it. Trophy: the greatest era explained. This revelation explains why the Big Four era was so special. They weren't just playing matches. They were outsmarting each other, protecting advantages, playing chess with rackets. Each man had a different philosophy. Federer, secrecy and elegance. Nadal, grit and physical dominance. Djokovic, relentless adaptation. Murray, intelligence and resilience. Broken Heart Murray's unique struggle. Andy Murray carried the burden of facing all three. He didn't dominate one surface like Nadal. He didn't have Federer's effortless grace. He didn't have Djokovic's flexibility and endurance. But he had tactical brilliance, mental toughness, and unmatched determination. And despite limited practice exposure, he still beat them. United States: why American fans love this story. American sports culture respects strategy, rivalry, behind-the-scenes truth. This revelation humanizes legends. It shows that greatness isn't just talent, it's decisions. Crystal ball: what this means for tennis history. Andy Murray's honesty adds a new layer to tennis history. Federer wasn't avoiding rivals out of fear, he was protecting brilliance. Djokovic wasn't reckless, he was obsessed with growth. Nadal wasn't distant, he was disciplined. And Murray? He fought them all, without shortcuts. The Big Four era wasn't accidental, it was built on pride, strategy, rivalry, and respect. And now, thanks to Andy Murray's revelation, we finally understand. The greatest battles in tennis didn't start on match day. They started long before. In decisions made behind closed practice courts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.